Emma sold her apartment to buy a run-down house and care for her sick mother, Mary. Despite the sacrifice, Emma's love and dedication transformed the house into a comfortable home, improving Mary's health and strengthening their. Emma had always cherished the cozy two-bedroom apartment she had worked so hard to purchase in the heart of the city. The apartment was her sanctuary, filled with sunlight streaming through the large windows and a balcony adorned with potted plants. It was a symbol of her independence and success, but everything changed when her mother, Mary, fell seriously ill. Mary's health had been deteriorating for months. She had trouble breathing, and her mobility was increasingly limited. Emma visited her every day after work, bringing groceries, cooking meals, and helping with chores. Despite her efforts, she could see her mother's condition worsening. The small, cluttered apartment Mary lived in was not conducive to her recovery. It lacked the necessary space and accessibility features Mary now required. One evening, after a particularly difficult day, Emma sat by her mother's bedside, holding her frail hand. Mary's eyes, once full of life, were now clouded with pain and worry. Emma knew she had to do something drastic to help her mother, but the solution seemed elusive. That night, as Emma lay awake in her apartment, an idea began to take shape. It was a radical one, but the more she thought about it, the more she felt it was the right thing to do. She couldn't bear to see her mother suffer any longer. The next morning, Emma made the difficult decision. She would sell her beloved apartment and use the money to buy a house where her mother could be comfortable and well taken care of. It was a significant sacrifice, but Emma knew it was necessary. Within weeks, Emma's apartment was on the market. She found a buyer quickly, and soon she was searching for a new place to call home. She looked for a house that, despite its condition, had potential, a place where her mother could recover and they could both start anew. She found it in a quiet suburb, a rundown, old house with peeling paint and overgrown weeds. It needed a lot of work, but Emma saw beyond its dilapidated exterior. She saw a home where her mother could breathe easy and move freely. She saw a future where they could be together, without the constant worry of Mary's health hanging over them. With the money from the sale of her apartment, Emma purchased the house and immediately began renovations. She enlisted the help of friends and hired professionals for the more challenging tasks. Every evening after work, she donned her overalls and joined in, painting walls, installing ramps, and transforming the neglected space into a warm, welcoming home. Mary was initially hesitant about the move. She felt guilty that her condition had caused her daughter to make such a significant sacrifice. But as the days passed and the house began to take shape, Mary's attitude changed. She could see the love and effort Emma was pouring into the renovations, and she started to believe in this new beginning. Finally, the day came when the house was ready. It wasn't perfect, but it was theirs. Emma moved Mary into the spacious, airy room she had prepared for her. It had large windows that let in plenty of sunlight and overlooked a garden that Emma promised to tend to. The house was equipped with all the modifications Mary needed to move around safely and comfortably. As the weeks turned into months, Mary's health improved. She regained some of her strength and was able to move around the house with ease. The fresh air and peaceful environment did wonders for her spirits. Emma watched with joy as her mother began to thrive in their new home. Emma never once regretted her decision. The sacrifices she made paled in comparison to the happiness and health of her mother. The rundown house had become a haven, filled with love and care. It was a testament to Emma's devotion and the unbreakable bond between mother and daughter. In the end, Emma learned that home wasn't just a place, it was the love and sacrifices shared by those who lived there. And in that little house, Emma and Mary found not just a new beginning, but a deeper appreciation for the strength of their relationship and the true meaning of family.